broadly speaking, from broad workforce who work in this space, and then broadly in mental health space.
Yep.
People carry a lot of trauma of
Yep.
their own.
They do.
And everybody has gone through life because life happens.
Yep.
And then people,
Yep.
and then a variety of harm has happened.
Yep.
Everybody in some way or form. There is part of the population which takes their own trauma, and then when they are working with other people with trauma, so what do you see that happening? How do you see that playing, that, my trauma and your trauma, and then it connects. And how does that person as an employee or as a person who is a support person for somebody who has gone through some form of trauma is good, bad, ugly?
Okay. I'll use some flash language and then I'll translate it. So,
yes, please.
Look, there's a lot of transference and counter-transference that can happen. So my experience, for example, if I'd had an experience of abuse in my lifetime, I hadn't resolved it. So my experience will be driving my behaviours in some way. I might work with you who may have the experience that I did, for example. Instead of listening to you, I will be pushing the version of what you're telling through my own filter of what happened to me. And then there's this thing that's called projection. So then I'm projecting my story onto you and I'm actually not listening to you. I'm actually working out my own history through the conversation with you, which is really harmful, actually. It happens a lot. I mean, supervision training is really part of helping that to not happen. Because people who have had harm done to them are amazingly compassionate, kind, generous, incredible people themselves, right? And for them to be able to work really well with children, they have to resolve what's going on for them or what happened to them and be able to call an existential world, this is another technical bit, bracket it. It's this whole construct of idea that the harm that was done to me, I can never be undone. But what I can do is I can put a bracket around it while I'm working with you.